Parkour. Chances are you or someone you know has done it and never actually realized what you're doing had a name for it. If you've ever climbed a tree, played on a jungle gym, balanced on a balance beam, or even jumped on a trampoline, you've essentially done parkour. But what exactly is parkour? By definition, parkour is a physical discipline of training to overcome any obstacle of one's path by adapting one's movement to the environment. It is a non-competitive physical discipline of French origin in which practitioners run along a route attempting to negotiate obstacles in the most efficient way possible. For short, parkour is getting from point A to point B as quickly as possible by means of vaulting, rolling, running, climbing, and jumping. So let's say you want to go to the store, but several buildings block your path, forcing you to use the sidewalk. Instead of using the sidewalk, you would utilize parkour to climb onto the rooftops and perform jumps and rolls to safely get down. Now let's go over the basics. Vaulting. A vault is performed when a person navigates quickly over a fence or wall that is no taller than that person's midsection by placing one or both hands on the obstacle and lifting their feet up and over it. Rolling. A roll is performed the instant a practitioner's feet hit the ground. The instant they hit the ground, they bend their knees and roll forward from their shoulder to their hip. A roll helps to disperse the energy of the impact over a large surface area. Rolling can effectively disperse up to 60% of the vertical force across the surface area of the ground. So, instead of receiving 100% the impact of a direct vertical fall, the practitioner will only feel 40%. This is essential in practicing parkour as it protects the practitioner's bones from breaking from the force of the fall. Wall climbing. A wall climb is performed when a practitioner jumps onto the vertical side of a wall, pushes off the surface of the wall with their feet while reaching for the top of it with their hands. When the practitioner grabs the edge of the ledge, they then pull themselves up. Unfortunately, with every one single correct way to do a parkour move, come 20 different ways to do it incorrectly.
I'm to splice in Aqua's favorite blend. So to the bone. One of the other brothers that was born full on Big Bang. Represent the Earth, thanks. I'm gonna be a Big Bang. Survive. What a man, I'm the king of the one pure insane.
And there you have it, a crash course in parkour. Please remember that parkour is extremely difficult and should not be practiced unless you know what you're doing. If you do, you run the risk of turning out like this guy.